Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Hey, Jacob. Hey, Dinyef. Hey, Rivalkero. Okay, right? Yeah, for me, yeah. I mean, I don't know why I have this start time because I could have started the stream 1 minute ago. Technically, it's like it just became a tradition. You know, I just do some checks, make sure everything is fine. But other than this, it's kind of useless. This timer at the start of 4 minutes. But hope you guys are doing good. I'm pretty good. I hit the gym. I eat ice cream. It's such a funny tradition, I swear. Me eating ice cream, like it's like it's snow the entire place. It's really cold. It's like minus 10 degrees. I go out of the gym. I always go to the same supermarket. I buy my favorite ice cream and then I eat on my way back to streaming. And then everybody looks at me like, who on earth is this guy and why is he doing this in this weather? But it was a good productive day, I would say. I uploaded the short in the morning. I hit the gym, I eat the ice cream, and now I'm starting to stream. I'm having a lag. Wait, you mean on the YouTube stream it's lagging? Please, no. Please. Don't tell me that. It's not lagging. And never tell me the stream is lagging again. It's probably from your side though. I think from my side everything is looking good. Good, yeah, I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. Why are you doing bad rides? What happened? I'm only one. Dinyef, I don't only stream on YouTube. I stream on Twitch horizontally. I stream on YouTube horizontally. I stream on YouTube vertically. That's why you can see me talking with multiple people, but on the YouTube horizontal, you may be alone because it's not very popular. I recently started to do horizontal YouTube streams as well. Short, exactly. It's probably not gonna blow up, but I don't care. It's a good short in my opinion. The last short, it's pretty decent. Not anyway. Yeah, now you guys are too. We have to, like on Twitch, there is almost always someone in the chat. But the YouTube horizontal stream sometimes dies off. We have to help carry the YouTube horizontal streams. YouTube vertical streams are also pretty good, but YouTube horizontal is kind of cooked. Should I join in YouTube? Up to you, whichever one you like more. On Twitch, you can request your own music, and there are no issues with playing copyrighted music, so you can request whatever you want. There are also channel point things. It's good in that way, but it's also bad in a way that you need to sub to not see ads. So you just have to spend like $5 per month to not see ads. So it's up to you, whichever one you like more. On the YouTube stream, though, I think there are no ads, right? Or are there ads? I'm not even sure. Hey, Chess, I'll stop. How are you doing? I made a pawn squishy. I don't know why. What is a pawn squishy, Jacob? What on earth is that? I haven't seen ads in so long. Well, are you subscribed to the Twitch Turbo? Otherwise, you should see ads, right? Nice, let's start. Yeah, let's get started. We're gonna do regular puzzles. Classic puzzles. Nothing crazy. So we're gonna spend a lot of time on each puzzle just for the sake of like getting better at chess. It's not gonna be like Puzzle Rush or something related to Bullet, because I hit my peak. I hit the 2500 in a Bullet. I'm happy. I'm really happy, and I'm good to work on my chess after improving my speed. So I got gifted sub on another channel. I don't know if that meant... No, it has nothing to do with my channel. Sometimes I get gifted too randomly. paper pawn cut out, then put pom-pom. I don't know why. Then yeah, rook g2. Okay, let's have a look. Now this one is suspiciously easy with rook g2, but rook g2, let's say king g2 happens, queen g4, right? King h1. I mean, if queen f3, he comes back. But like, I don't think if it's good enough, because he can sack the queen for my other rook. Like, technically, I can even just go for rook g8 here right away. And he is forced to sack it. But it's 2 rooks against the queen. I don't think that's good enough, is that? No way that's good enough, right? So what can we do? Maybe it's not a rook g2. That is also possible. But what is it? Queen g4? No? No, it's definitely not. But I'm not believing in rook g2, to be honest. By the way, you ask why I'm doing bad, and it's because my girlfriend's cousins are coming to Dubai for 2 weeks next week. I'm happy, but at the same time, it'll be very crowded at home. It's good, bro. It's crowded. It's happy. It's kids are happy. Kids are bringing in fun, you know. Rook g2, rook g2. I mean, okay, guys, let's say rook g2. Let's say I do play rook g2. What are you gonna do after king g2? What is the plan? You have to tell me your plan. It's not about just making the move. We have to solve this together before doing it. Rook g2, king g2. Your plan is queen g4, king h1. What do you play? Rook g8, I sack my queen and I'm okay. Because I got 2 rooks against the queen. So you need something better than just sacking your rook for the queen. Or just forcing me to sack my queen for your rook. You need something better if you're gonna sack your rook. And I don't see that better thing here. No way we go for a draw, right? Like, it's roughly equal position right now. And his king is in danger. So, logically, we want to win this. Logically. I got queen g4. The only move is g3, right? And then I can maybe go rook h8. I feel like that's the idea, honestly. Isn't that better? That's better, right? Let's say queen g4, g3, rook h8, queen f7. I just go queen h3 and I win. It's unstoppable. Yeah, I don't think that his queen can go anywhere after rook h8, right? To stop anything. And after queen g4, g3 is pretty much forced. Because if you don't go g3, then... I mean, queen h3, you blunder your queen. No queen h3, I'm trading to mate you. Right on the next move. Queen g4, g3, rook h8, queen... Exactly, exactly. I agree with Chessel stuff. That looks like it's the idea. I just want to make sure that after rook h8, the queen definitely doesn't have anywhere good to go. Just to be sure. Yeah, I think it's looking good. It's looking good. Let's just go for it. And queen h3. No. Oh, there's f4. This is what I was talking about. I should have been more careful. It's rook e2. Bad start. Bad start. Bad start. Very bad start. That was annoying. When I was calculating at the start, I looked at queen c2. But I didn't realize there's f4 after queen h3. We had to do rook e2. I know, right? I know. Someone gets fired. That's nice. That's amazing. But the thing is, the song on YouTube is just one hour song, no copyright. On Twitch, you can request your own music on the Twitch stream. You can even request copyrighted music, anything you want. On YouTube, I don't even listen to the music that's playing on YouTube right now. I'm just playing copyright-free music and I'm listening to the copyrighted music with my headphones that is playing on the Twitch stream. I think G6, the only move is the Rook G5. Or there's Queen H3 as well, actually. But no, there is no Queen H3. I have Rook H7. So G6, the only move is the Rook G5. And then I go Knight H7. And I win the Rook. What is the catch? There is some catch, but I don't know what it is. G6, Rook G5, Knight H7. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. It's just an easy win, maybe. Queen D5, I just take with the knight. I just go for it. Like Rook H7. This is trying Queen C8. I go King G7. I don't understand. Why is this so easy? Queen F3, King E1. But then what? Then I have no clue. What is the material count? Am I not 2 pieces against the rook? Is that good enough? No way that's good enough, right? Like it may be Queen F3, King E1, Bishop G2, but I don't think that's good enough. But if that's not good enough, then what is good enough? Queen F3, King E1. Do we have anything there? By any chance? I mean, my queen is literally hanging. I cannot give a proper check with my queen. Bishop C3, just Queen C3. And absolutely nothing. So if Queen F3, I think the only move is Bishop G2. Which I'm not believing in. I mean, it can be that, but I don't like it. So does that mean I'm not playing Queen F3? If I'm not playing Queen F3, what else can I even play? This is like so counterintuitive. Queen F3 and you're fine. Why do you think that, right? I mean, it should be Queen F3 just because there's no other move. Probably. But I want to understand the position. Can it be Queen G3? No. I can't really do Bishop F5 or something. I can do Queen F5. Just to be safe, because like I feel like if I do Bishop G2, he gets Queen E2. I get forced to take that, and now I'm forced to move my bishop and lose my knight. So I'm gonna lose the piece back. I feel like if I do Bishop G2 after King E1. The problem is my bishop and queen are both hanging. So it seems like the only way out of this is the move Queen F5. So at Queen F5, I do Bishop F5. So I think it's queen f3, king e1, and queen f5 probably. That's what I would go with. The puzzle literally says win, but it doesn't matter, right? You have to understand the puzzle. It's not only about finding this first move and then getting stuck. You have to understand the entire puzzle before you move forward. Queen f3, I think bishop blocks the pawn. Yeah, I think that only hard thing about this puzzle was understanding that bishop g2 was not the correct move. That was the only issue, because bishop g2 was tempting. Bishop g2, he was gonna do queen e2. Now your bishop is hanging, so he would be forced to trade queens. And then after you move your bishop, you would lose your knight. So that was kind of problematic. But let's move on to the next. Queen f3, queen a, exactly. Chess so stop. You're correct. What do you think of the song? This is my girlfriend's favorite song. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I mean, it's not terrible. 5 out of 10, maybe. Do I just queen? But what is the point of the puzzle? Like, I queen, I win your rook. I don't understand this about this one. Can it ever be rook e6? No, right? Surely not. No. There's rook d7. After that madness. So what do we do? c1 queen takes. What is the move by white there? White is completely lost. No, is it just f4, f5? And then I have to somehow defend? Maybe that's it. Go rook d8, he goes f5. I mean, it's actually tricky to defend that, I guess you could say. But what can I do about that? I can't do anything. Maybe I go rook g5. So f6, there's rook d5. That's possible. Though sometimes in songs you need to understand them to enjoy them. So you mean the lyrics? I'm personally not like that, but I guess you're correct. Depends on the type of the song. c1, queen, rook c1. King c1, e7, rook g8. e7, rook g8. No, but I don't think it's gonna go e7. I think it's gonna go like e7. You don't even have to play rook g8. You can wait for him to go rook f8, then you go rook g8. It's no problem. e7 is no problem. I think f4 is the problem. Breaking the second pawn. f4. Let's say I go rook d8. f5, I go rook g5. How bad is that? Yeah, that's really bad, because now he can go e7. And I have to flip the script. Or what if I go rook e8? f5, then rook g5. And then I bring my king over. Rook f8 again, we're fine. No, but we're not fine. If rook f8, rook g8, rook e8, rook e8, he goes f6, and I lose on the spot. This one is tricky. I mean, first move is obviously c1. No doubt about that one. I want to understand what do we go for if our opponent goes f4. I just literally cannot see anything. What if I go rook g8 myself? Right off the bat. He goes f5. Okay, wait. I got rook e8. He goes f6. I go... No, but he can go e7 if I do rook e8. If I ever do rook e8, he goes e7. This is tricky. This is very tricky, actually. Maybe it's rook g5, actually. Oh, I think... Wait. Could be, actually. Instead of c1. The c1... Like, actually, I did notice one interesting thing. Is that c1... There is no rush about c1. But if I do c1 right now, then he can go f4, and now there's no rook g5 anymore. That's something to keep in mind. So does this mean we start with rook g5? But what if e7 now? Then I go rook e8. There is no rook f8, right? If f4 now, I take rook d5. That's solid, I think. That's very solid. Rook g5. Is there some crazy idea like rook f5 or something? By any chance? I mean, it looks like it's rook g5 though, to be honest. It really looks, very strongly looks like it's rook g5. I just need to understand one thing though. I'm not sure about the rook f5, to be honest. But maybe I can even just come back. And I will be in time to play rook d8, rook e8, take on d5. Should be okay. I think it's rook g5. Are you guys agreeing with me? You want to do c1 queen, rook c1, king c1, f4, rook g8? f5, rook d8? You mean with this rook? I go e7 though. Rook d5, I go rook f8. That also kind of works out. See, that's the thing. Does it though? Like, I go rook f8 though. How does that? That doesn't work. I go rook f8. And you're done. I mean, you can do rook e5 maybe, but even there I go f6. And then I just take this, I go f7, I queen. I think it's rook g5. The good thing is you're not doing c1 yet. So if you get rook g5, now you're rook d1, you queen. You don't even win his rook on h1. You get an entire queen all to yourself. Maybe he's even forced to do something like rook e1 or rook e2 if he doesn't want to play rook f5. And if he plays rook f5, then I win a tempo because his rook is not on f7 anymore too. But then, like, he has to come back. If he goes here, he has to come back. That's the point. He has to waste another tempo on coming back. And that's maybe when you can play a rook d8, actually. Yeah, rook g5, rook f5. I think that's when you play a rook g8. He may go e7, but now I'll do rook g7, rook e8. And I'll be fine that way. Yeah. Should be rook g5, I think. No, I think it's rook g5, chess stop. Why? What are you gonna do? I go rook g5. What do you do? Try to beat me. I am black, you're white. I'm going rook g5. I agree, but I'm only a 1300 noob. 1300 is not noob. Damn it. It's a decent rating. The average rating on chess.com is what? 600? 700? Don't put yourself down. Oh, rook g2. What do you mean rook g8? I'm saying rook g5. Play. What do you want to do? I get that you mean rook g8, but I don't like this line. I'm telling you. I really don't like this line. Like, okay, even after f4, rook g8, I can go e7 instead of f5. There's also that. To block you from going rook g8. And then when you go rook e8, I'll just simply push f5. And then f6. And then I go rook h7, f7, and you get cooked. So, it's not c1 for sure. There is no way it's c1. I get f4, I block you going from this way, then I do e7, I block you from going this way. You see, I'm gonna block you from both ways to ever approach this pawn. If you do c1 first. But c1, there is no rush to do c1. You can do c1 one move later. He cannot stop this. This is unstoppable for now. This is a rook is stuck. I can do this on the next move. So I think it's rook g5. Rook g5, rook c7 is a trick. It's not a trick. I mean, I take. Oh god, d6. That should be winnable. I don't see why that's not winnable. I go rook c3, let's say. What do you do? d7? d7, I go rook d5. e7. I go rook d1. Say d8 or e8, doesn't matter. I go rook h1, king h1, c1 queen, king g2, rook c2, checkmate. I don't think rook c7 is a trick. No way rook c7 works. Yes, you're right. Sorry, rook g5. No problem. No need to be sorry. These discussions are good. These discussions are very good and very important. It's neither rook g5 nor c1. Wow, it's rook d8? Huh? What do you mean it's rook d8? Are you... What? Oh my god, this is insane. How is it rook d8? What if I go e7? I don't understand. Are you gonna do a rook e8 and then rook d6 if e7? I'm so lost. You wrote a soldier, right? What you wrote means soldier in Armenian. Soldier. Bro, are you? Rook g5 is the second best move after rook d8. Oh, rook g5 is a draw. Rook d8 is -4. Very interesting. But after rook d8, this is the only move that draws the game. You do anything else, you lose the game. Yeah, rook g5 is wrong because of rook f5. Very interesting. So rook f5 is the only move after rook g5. What did I think after this? Did I think rook g8? It says he goes f4. I do this. Ah, he goes rook e5. He keeps protecting this and then he pushes. That's the idea. He goes for the other way, rook e5. Yeah, rook g6, same problem. Rook e5, f4, f5. That's why rook g5 doesn't work. So you have to play a rook d8. But if e7 here, what do? You do rook d5? Oh, you let him queen. And then you do rook d2, king g1, c1 mate. I thought a7 forces rook e8. That was my mistake. But it doesn't force rook e8. But I'm proud, honestly, because I had the right idea. I had the right idea. This is wrong because of this, so you go for this. And this doesn't work. This is not so good, but this is good against this. Interesting, interesting. And what if rook f5? Wait, I'm rook e6 then. Okay, yeah. Then you do rook e6, you give the check, and you mate again. Pretty tough, honestly. Ads again. Come on, you can't say again. There are not that many ads. It's 3 minutes per hour. It's fine. It's literally the lowest I can go on Twitch. I just saw a video of Aronian saying it. Yeah, it means, oh, okay. So we like the word for pawn is the same as the soldier. So in chess, he's saying pawn basically. In the context of chess, soldier is the same as the pawn in Armenian. I gotta go. I'll be back at 6 or 7. That's fine. See ya. Healer. See ya. Same in Arabic. See, it's very related. Very close. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? Rook b8. What we do? Queen a6, rook b6. Queen c4, knight d5, and bye-bye to your rook. No, there's queen e4. No bye-bye. No, yes bye-bye. Yes bye-bye, because if queen c4, I go rook b4. And if queen a6, I do knight b8. And then it's bye-bye time. So if queen a6, rook b6, queen c4, rook b4, queen a6, knight b8. Right. And it's time for bye-bye. Yep. That's it, right? You're joking, right? What? Why not? Why not? Why? This is the move. This is it. This is it. This is definitely it. You're wrong. I'm right. I'm right. Is it? Well, what is it? G5? Like, I don't know, bro. Bro, this is a joke. What on earth is it if not this? Huh? A6? Why? To do knight b8? Really? Really? So stupid. Why? Yeah, it's so stupid, I swear. Rook b8 is also good. Rook b8 is -2. A6 is -4. It's just A6 is better. It's literally just that A6 is better. Queen e3, A2. Yeah, it was A6. Hey, I should tell you. It was just simply A6. Very interesting. So you're going after this win, basically. Instead of this win, I was trying to go with this win with rook b8. Queen a6, rook b6. Queen c4, rook b4. Yeah, this is the first engine line, exactly like I thought. Also, it turns out there's some sneaky idea of rook d5 here. But I got queen g4. But that is even a ship. And you have to go back, right? No, wait. And you have to go back. Now I can get my knight b8. Oh, it has h3. Wait, is this what I was missing this whole time? Oh yeah, it has h3, and now you're forced to go queen h4. And he goes queen a7. Queen h3, queen c5. Wow, this is crazy calculations. I was never calculating all of this. Like, ridiculous lines. I was calculating very simply. I get rid of the queen. He has to take the knight. I take the rook, and I'm happy. Which was correct. But turns out there are some insane lines that I missed on this idea. Let's move on to the next one. Queen a5 check. Right off the bat, first thing that comes to mind. He covers. I don't even know which way it's best. I take. He goes d4. I come back. Everyone's happy. Is the issue bishop d2? No, I think issue is knight c3, queen c3, bishop d2. And then I'm forced to go queen b2. But how does it trap my queen? I think I'm okay. He goes a4 or what? Maybe he does go a4. And then the worst case scenario, he even is threatening draw with rook b1, queen a3, rook a1, queen b2. Interesting. But I mean, after a4, I can just go knight b4, no? Hitting the pawn on c2. You take, I come back. So what is the issue? Once again, I don't understand. Queen b2, I'm okay. How can you trap me? A4 knight before. Send him 2-3 years Dagestan for send who? No, I need to be sent to Thailand. 2 to 3 years Thailand and forget. Now that's what I need. Hey, wait, lock in. Queen a5, knight c3. Queen c3, bishop d2. Let's just see what it does, because I'm pretty sure it's this. I'm almost entirely sure that it is. I just want to see the move. Oh, a3 instead of a4, so that there's no knight before. I missed this. I missed this idea. But the problem with a4 is that now after rook b1 I take, but then you still have the draw, technically. With rook a1, rook b1, right? You still get your draw that you want. But we can do bishop g4 then, since knight before doesn't work anymore. Rook b1, I do bishop f3, g takes f3, queen d4. But now he gets bishop e3, queen c3, bishop d2, queen d4, bishop e3, yeah. Yikes. So the question becomes, how do we run away from this hell? Bishop g4, rook b1, bishop f3, take. Queen d4, bishop e3. He just draw. Not even draw. I go back, he goes c3, and the queen is trapped. I cannot even get the draw. But I can get the draw this way. Queen a3, rook a1. Queen b2, rook b1. Queen a3, rook a1. But it doesn't matter. We don't want draw. So what do we play then? This is the question. This is why the puzzle is hard, I guess. Because it's not super obvious. Top notch. What about you? Queen a5, king c3. Queen c3, bishop d2, queen b7. Why rook b1 isn't a draw? What do you mean? I mean, it's my move right now. Rook b1 is a draw. But I need to avoid it. I just need to, like, avoid it. The queen is looking trapped. Your bishop b5 idea looks like the only way. Doing bishop g4 idea. I mean, no, I don't think it's bishop. It's not bishop g4 for sure. We have draw. That's the thing. Bishop g4 doesn't help in any way at all. Even right now, rook b1 is just draw. We have to go further when we have draw by default. We don't want to just draw. We want to win. Somehow. No clue how. Maybe by even stacking the piece back. To sacrifice the piece that we won back. Because we won a piece right now. We're up a piece. That's the thing. Wait, you got... Yeah, I get it. I got it. On my Twitch channel, you can find the Discord link. Bro, I need some serious help. What if I go c4? So that if rook b1, I do queen a3. And I run away with queen c5. That looks like the only way, I would say. It's not very concrete again. It's not very concrete, but it should be c4. If rook b1 again, we run away. But what if no rook b1? That's what I'm concerned about, but should be still okay. I mean, the first question is what you take with. If you take with this pawn, I do knight e4. If you take with the b pawn, I run away. So it looks like it's c4. No Discord link here. Warrior from God. It's on my Twitch channel. It's like on the about page of my Twitch channel. Not like in the chat or here. Oh, you mean you don't find it there too? Yes, I think c4. Yeah, I also think that too. Chess stop. The pawn is also agreeing. Everyone is agreeing. Thank you, right? Thank you. I forgot about the comment. This is embarrassing. But Discord is on the about page too, no, isn't it? I thought it is. Yeah, it is. It's just in the links. Like, it's not in the top of the about page, but at the bottom there are all the stuff. Like, about me, there's rules, and there's subscribe, and you can find the Discord there. That's what I meant. Okay, guys, let's do C4. There we go. Let's hit 27. Come on, let's hit 27. Rook h3 is pretty deadly right now, so we better do something about it. Anything. Knight f4 looks okay. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. This is rough, honestly. Very rough position. Very, very, very rough position. You can't even do like knight f8, knight h7. That's not good enough. I'll go queen g6, knight f7. You will get cooked for sure. That's why I think knight f4 is the only logical thing. Because like you're stopping this for sure right now. And if queen f4, maybe you can just do bishop f3. Right? That also kind of makes you survive for a little bit. And if rook f4, you do have queen g5 check. He just goes rook g4. Even there, I can still kind of survive with queen f6. Because there is no rook h4. Then there's knight g6, then rook h4. After king h7, which is very annoying. So knight f4, rook f4 is a little bit concerning, I would say. One thing we may be able to do is queen g5, rook g4, knight e5, actually. Then he goes knight e5 himself. And then I get queen e3 check. I think that's something we can do. To survive a little bit longer, like king f1. Bishop a6 check. Man, this is rough. It's hard to calculate from this position. Bishop a6 check. He has to go knight c4 back, I believe. I can potentially take that hit like this. It's looking good, I would say. I can even just come back there. There's also a rook f8 ideas, maybe, but yeah, with the rook on c8 too. And I can just stack my queen for the rook and the rook f8 maybe after king f1. So it's kind of looking promising. I don't know. I'm just gonna castle. But it should be knight f4 though. It should. Do we send it? Knight f4 with queen g5 ideas, yes. Okay. He takes with the queen, which is very unexpected. I thought the other line was more interesting. I mean, I have to take, right? I absolutely have to take. Knight f7, I go king g8. I mean, his queen is hanging too, so I'm not scared of this. For now. Tung, tung, tung. Tower. I can go. How will you be safe? Don't understand. I go king g8. What is safe about knight f7? I'm so confused. Very confused. It's like bishop e5, knight e5. So stupid. It's so stupid, I swear. Such a stupid puzzle. Such a dumb puzzle. Like, what do you mean I'm wrong? I'm not wrong. You are wrong. Yeah, again, bishop f3 is -1. Knight e5 is -3. Not even a huge difference between the two moves. In the first place. But I guess bishop f3 is bad because knight f7, king g8, queen f3. Like, it's so subtle. Are you kidding me? It's so subtle. This is extremely subtle. No one is noticing this stuff. Like, so you go knight e5 instead. I just don't understand why. Why? If this line happens, I guess I can kind of sense that this one is a little bit better than the other line, right? Can sense it. But I'm up more material here, technically. I got the material, but here it's better for me. Yeah, I mean, because you go rook c2, you go in. Kind of confusing, but yeah, I guess. You can tell that it is the way. Yeah. No brain rot, please. Yes, brain rot. I agree with brain rot. Let's move to the next one. Okay, what do we have here? Rook e7. The pawn is hanging, but like, do I care about that? I don't think I care about that. But what I may care about is rook c7, rook b8. There's rook d7 with a tempo and bishop c7 check. So we gotta keep that in mind for sure. Okay, can we use that in some way? Maybe earlier on. C7 check, king a6. I don't think so. I really don't think we can. Rook d7. I hit the bishop right off the bat. Where does the bishop go? That's the question. Bishop e1, I got checked. Bishop c1. I mean, come on. You're not gonna go to c1, are you? I guess you can, but why? I mean, the bishop should be safe. You can even just go bishop h6 and call it a day. It's not about the bishop at this point. But I like how bishop 7, king e6 is rook d6 check and rook c6. That is something that I do like. But then what I don't like is that you can go king d7 after all that hassle. And I lose the bishop. In Morocco, we have our brain rot. Tung 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 sour equals wake up for Tuhur. Literally translated. I don't even know what they mean if translated, but I can tell obviously they are Italian. But I had no clue what their translated version is. Man. What is this? Porque corazón. Bailando. Rook d7. Dude, I don't know. Rook c7. The problem is he takes. If rook b8, I win on the spot with rook d7. Bishop c7. But he's just gonna take my rook. I'm so stuck, I swear. The idea of rook c7 was a good one, and then the immediate rook d7. But he just takes my rook if I take that. So I don't want to take that for sure. What if I play a rook e7 check? Then take. That's also... Maybe then take and then go for some b5 instead. That can also be an option. Because rook e7 forces him on the f file. And then I take... But now the issue is maybe you can go... No, you go rook b8, you're losing. So you still have to take back. Your king's on f6. You go king d6, I go b5 maybe. But you're still in time with king d7. No, you must play rook f8. Why? Then what? What's the plan? How you win that? Your bishop is also stacked. His rook gets stuck. But like, well, what's next? Your king and bishop are also stuck. Everything is stuck. Like, I don't understand this. Yo, Brad Pro, how you doing? Mod? Who mod? Now, when will you give me mod like promised? I have shown loyalty. I will, right? Patience. I will. We don't need it now, you know? Do you need it now? If you need it now, I can give it. I will give you on February 14th. How about that? On the Valentine's Day. Just remind me. What is your name? You mean my real name, Bijan? Snarek. On my birthday? On my birthday, maybe. Or on your birthday. It doesn't matter. No, I think Valentine is better. Valentine is more romantic. Here's rook f8. Could be like, maybe your idea is rook f8, rook c8. See, like what you take with. You can't take with the bishop, rook c7, I take. Same old problem. Can be maybe rook e7 then rook e8. Actually, maybe. Oh no. This is hard. Or it can be bishop c7, king e6, and then you chill. Like you go rook h7. You don't do anything. Then there's bishop f4 and you lose with the pin. Oh wait, you don't lose with the pin. Maybe you can go rook g7, so you have rook g6 check. But no. No. If rook e7, king f4, there's probably rook e2, bishop c1, rook c2, bishop a3, king b3, and you trap the bishop. So rook e7, the only move that works is king f6. That's interesting thing to note down. Okay, right. Deal. Oh my god, what is this puzzle? It's a 2500. I am being destroyed by this puzzle. I am being absolutely cooked by this puzzle. Gotta be something. Got to be something. I feel like it may be rook f8. Or the rook e7, rook e8, rook c8. But I like rook f8 right off the bat, maybe more. The issue is king e6, rook c8, king d7. If rook e7, then king f6, rook e8. Now I got bishop f4 to protect it. No, I have a crazy idea. Rook e7. f4 check. Why is that for check a crazy idea? I mean, rook e7, what's the next? What's next move if rook e7? But f4, what is the idea of f4? I don't understand. Why? I'm person. What do you do? En passant. I neither understand f4 nor do I understand rook e7. Rook e7, king f6, rook e9. You wanna go rook e9, Bread Pro? Where is e9? Is it the search bar? The search bar, is that where rook e9 is? I don't know where rook e9 is. Even a rook e8, right? But then I can defend my opponent like this, so I don't see what you're trying to do. With rook e9, what is the idea? The rook leaves the party. Never seen that before. I mean, rooks are boring. Rooks are very boring. Dude, there is no way there's a solution here. Are you like trolling? You are trolling, right? Wait, let me take off my glasses so I can see the board better. Come on. Think. 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 Rook d7 again. He has to get over this line, which is something that I do like. Then I can maybe go bishop c7. If you come on the 6th rank, then I can give a check and take that. But a problem may be that rook d7, he got bishop f4 right off the bat. But then I do rook c7 instead, maybe. So you're forced to play a rook b8, and I still take with trading bishop c7 and stuff. I think it's rook d7, guys. Rook d7, you're forced off this line, which means I can now use my bishop. So you're forced off somewhere on this diagonal, and I do bishop c7 check. And then again, if you go king d4, you get mated with rook d4, which is very nice. So you have to come back. And I give rook d6 check, I take on c6. Is that not good enough to win? I think that's the best thing we've seen so far. So it looks like this is gonna be it. Knights are best, exactly. I agree. There's king d7. What king d7? Oh, you mean after rook d6, king e7? And then king d7? Oh, I did look like... Wait, I did look at this line already. I have already looked at this line, technically. But where does the bishop go? You have to tell me. That's important. c1 maybe? Does he just go to c1? I can do rook d1 into tempo move maybe. So I go bishop f4, I go g3. Bishop g5, no, I don't think that's it. Like, I'm trying to make it so after king d7, I do rook g6. And hit your bishop. I'm trying to force you off there. So bishop c1. How can I do that though? I don't think I can, right? Because if you go bishop c1, you're already good. If I do bishop c7, then rook d1. Maybe you can just take that and then I take. If maybe I'm winning there though. Maybe that endgame I'm winning. It's kind of odd, but it is interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. Yeah, right. Yeah. Bro, this is tough. This is extremely tough. I have no clue what's going on. I still believe in rook d7. I believe in it. I have to believe in it. What if I do rook d1, bishop f4, g3, bishop g5, rook d8? Nah. Oh man. Oh man. This is a stupid puzzle. This puzzle is not solvable. This is impossible. The solution is not in this room. The solution is somewhere else. Such a hard puzzle. I agree, it's really hard. Rook d7 is probably what I would go with. Just to gamble, but I don't know. It's either rook d7 or rook f8, I think, or rook. But the rook f8, like I don't even understand. Is rook e7, rook e8 better, or rook f? Probably it's either rook e7, rook e8, or rook d7. I don't know. One of these. No idea which one. If I do rook e7 or rook e8, I can maybe even go rook e2 later on and then come back. Thank you for the follow. Bro, I don't know. Do I send rook d7? No way, that's it, but like I'm just more and more lost. I'm getting only more and more lost. It was it. Okay, let's go. Yes. And he goes bishop f4 instead of bishop c1. Why? Why? Now I calculate a rook c7 here, right? This is the move. Because if it trades, I trade the bishops, I go b5, I win. If it does not trade, then I still win by taking the pawn. Wait, what? Bro, I think all these detailed lines, and you're giving me this line, which was very obvious. Like, come on. You're gonna be better than this. You see, this is why the puzzle is hard. It's because rook d7 is only +3. It's not even like a completely winning idea. But I'm curious. I didn't understand what to do after bishop c1. I had no clue. Bishop c7, it says. King e6, it says rook d6? What? King e7? Now what? Ah, now you just don't take this, I think. Now you just simply don't take this. You go bishop a5. What? Yeah, because the pawn is hanging. Anyway, you don't have to take this. You can go bring the bishop back and then take it. That was it. That's what I was missing. That's the only thing I was missing. I was trying to like do some maneuvers to force the bishop here so I can do rook g6 after rook c6, king d7. But there is something much simpler. Hey, I want the karma. How you doing? No, wow, bro. What? Yeah, this is winning easily. See, I told you. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, now what? 25 check. Oh, yeah, 25. Yeah, 25 check. Let's send it. Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking. I mean, it probably is 25, but let's have a look. Let's have a proper look. queen looks very trapped. Almost very trapped. If I do go queen e5, I don't even know what the move is. Probably king f8 to protect the g7 pawn. What is the material count right now? I'm up. I'm not up. I got a piece against the rook. But he is really underdeveloped. So we have to use the momentum. King f8. Can't I go knight f5? Or is there f6? Okay. I mean, there's queen g5 too after knight f5. Bishop f3, queen e6. Bishop, no bishop. Now, queen e5 looks like the only logical move, to be honest. Queen e5, king f8 should be the first move. And then, I'm not sure. Then I have no clue. Can we play a rapid game to do some opening practice? Do you want it for you? Do you need it or you want it for me? If you want to test something, we can, sure. Queen e5, king f8. Queen c7. Knight d6. Knight c6. Is there like some bishop c6, queen g5 lines? Yeah, I don't think we're better there, right? Are we better? I mean, queen d6, I just go back, or even just queen e7. Wait, again, wait. King f8, queen c7. Knight c6. Bishop c6. Queen g5. Bishop b7, maybe there is, I don't know. Oh, I don't think so. Bishop b7, queen b7. Would work maybe, because then you get also queen d7. You're winning a lot of pawns. Can you take on c7? That's what I'm calculating. People still play this whole yeah, angel. That's crazy, right? I agree. It's very stupid. Man, I'm lost. I'm lost. Queen e5, king f8. What if I do queen c5? Then I do queen c7. Maybe that's better in some way. d6. If d6, then we go queen c7. Knight c6. For knight c6 is probably better. Bishop c6. Queen g5. Oh man. We can go knight f5 and maybe sack the knight. If we take there's queen d8, mate. Oh, these puzzles are out of my league, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already getting to a point where the puzzles are just out of my league. No, I might as well take on c7 immediately. I don't see the difference, to be honest. Both of them after knight c6, I just don't see a continuation. Come on, show some move. I'm thinking. Eat that pawn. If he eat this pawn, he goes here. Queen c7, knight c6. Oh, wait. Wait, no, don't wait. Don't wait. Or wait. What if I hit the queen first? He moves the queen and then we take. How about that one? There's probably queen e8, but I do queen d6, knight d7, knight f5, maybe. But then he has some f6 ideas. This is like whatever I look at, there is something. There's no line that I'm looking at, and there is nothing that he has. Bishop c6, queen g5, and everything is completely stopped. Eat your bishop. Who will eat your bishop? No, bishop you. What do you mean bishop g5 is hanging? I'm saying after queen e5, bishop f3, right away. The only thing I'm concerned is what if he got d6 after bishop f3? No, I mean d6 doesn't work as bishop g4, bishop c8. But what about like f6, for example? Oh, f6, maybe I'll give queen c5 check. d6, bishop g4 takes. Bishop c8 takes. Bishop b7 takes. Bishop a8. I don't know, like something random, some crazy line. Oh, I mouse slip. No worries. No comment. No comment. No comment. It's not bishop after, right? Yeah, of course it's not. That's too crazy. It is just queen c7. But what is the move here? This is what I could not understand. What do you mean there is a move? It's not bishop b7, right? Come on. Can't be. Surely not. Yeah, of course not. Of course not. I'm lost. Is it knight e4? Knight f5? Oh, now I see it. The queen is forced off. And if I stay here, you do it this way. If I stay, I mean, I can't even stay here, but if I do, you do it this way. And if I go here, you do it this way. Queen b4, probably just c3. c3, queen b1, king e2, or what? King e2, queen c2 check, king f3. I guess that's something like that, and then you win. It was not that hard, to be honest. Oh, so it's time to show positional skills. You hunt down the queen. Queen e6, knight e6. Oh yeah, queen e6, you did knight e6, and then queen d8. That's nice. That is nice. But you can probably also make a move like bishop d5, no? After queen e6. Can't you? When queen e6, knight e6, don't I have knight f6? Queen d8. Knight e8. Looks like I'm okay, no? Or maybe you do bishop d5 there. That's also possible. Queen e5, f4. And you have to get off. And I win. I mean, it should be completely winning, I guess, in many ways. Yes, correct. This was my plan too, finally. I'll keep up the good or goodbye. Goodbye, Angel. Goodbye. Queen e8, sorry. Oh, I mean, if Queen e8, then knight d6? Yeah, probably. Knight d6, Queen e6, we go bishop d5. Same thing. And if Queen e5, f4. And we just win. Oh man, these puzzles are ridiculously hard. I mouse flipped technically, but it's not like... We were kind of close. We could have probably gotten it, I guess. Because it's not like there was another idea that we saw. Okay. Select your move. Bishop f3. And then just d2. Or maybe d2 and then bishop f3. If bishop f3, he has rook d2. But if d2, bishop f3, that's the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. d2, what if queen c3? Queen c3 and we're in trouble, aren't we? Rook d3. And then bishop f3. No, we're fine. Even if queen c2... Even if queen c2, I think we go rook e d8 and then bishop f3. Right? Right. And we win. So it looks like it is d2 because I don't see what he can do. Queen f6, bishop c2. Queen c3, rook d3. What's the problem? This one looks easy. I would play d2 here, nothing at all. Oh yeah, there is rook d1 stuff, rook e1 stuff. Yeah, exactly. I think just d2. And the rook d3, right? Yeah, there we go. Yes to take. This one is easy for sure. I now remember you. Hi, Samif. Yeah, I do remember you. Okay, what is this? 95. If king c6, queen a6, queen b6. And we just have to maneuver in some way. Queen e5, king b7. We want to get queen knight against queen, or we want to win the queen, something like that. I don't know. Just anything works. It's gonna be one of the checks. You just have to pick the correct check. If knight d5, king d8, queen h8 is game over. But what if king c6? Queen a5, there's no queen b6 because of knight d5. So where does it go? King b7 seems like the only move. And then I can go queen b5. I'm winning the pawn technically, right? But that's not good enough for sure. Can it just be take? Maybe even at some point, not right off the bat. It's like at some point take the pawn and call it a day. Can I tell the answer? I'll try. No, Stommy, please don't tell the answer. Queen b6 is a check. Stommy, don't tell the answer. Please. Remember, I warned you not to spoil the solutions last time. Yeah, he's correct, of course. He cannot be wrong. It's queen a5, because king b7, queen b5, king a7, knight c6. If king c7, we'll probably do queen c6, king d8, queen d7. So, but we still have... Wait. If queen c8, queen d7, so the only move left is king a8. That's the only move left. Which is not very easy, to be honest. That's the hardest move. That's what I couldn't see anything against. Welcome back, Rides. Welcome back. What's up? Dude, I don't know. I swear. This is hard. Very hard. I have no clue. Do this. Just taking a mental break from these puzzles, because I don't like the feeling of being destroyed by all these puzzles. No, I do the witty alien gorilla. Why? Right. What do you want? Oh, this is a crazy puzzle. I think it may be like after king a8, you just take on c5. Because the king is edge. Maybe like the idea is to bring the king to the edge and then take the pawn on c5. Maybe that's the whole idea of this puzzle. Could be. Alright, stop looking at queen a5, queen b6 and draw. What draw, bro? Oh, I don't have knight d5. Did you check? Wait. I like eliminated queen b6 because of knight d5. All from the start. And then knight d5 is also interesting. But then king c8, queen h8, king b7. I don't think that's looking very promising. What if queen g7? I go crazy. Trying to give a double check. If you give a check, I give a double check. Answering to your check. So don't check if you cannot handle my double check. Queen g7 does kind of look not terrible. I hate these kinds of puzzles because there's nothing concrete. There's nothing concrete. Like, you're supposed to do some second guessing. What if queen a6? No, there's queen b6 again. Queen G7 looks okay. I run in Hawaii. Queen G7, maybe 95 from the start, but I don't see continuation after 95. And he sacrifices the king. Yes, so I can take his king. That's a smart sacrifice. And then you do queen a6, knight a6. You go c6, I do knight c7. And we agree on a draw. No, yes. Dude, I have to solve this. Come on. In Hawaii, queen e5, king b7. Queen d5. You cannot go king a7 because of knight c6. You cannot do king. Okay, well, it is looking very promising, actually. You can do king a7 as well. No king c7. So the only move left is king b. It's either king b6 or king a6. I think king b6 is bad. So let's look at king a6. King a6 is good. So I don't have anything else to say. Like, that's it. Cut editor. 25. Come on. King a6. What do we do? There's literally nothing. Literally nothing. Queen a2 check, maybe. Maybe we do some smart maneuver, you know, back and forth. Queen a5, guys. Queen a5, there's queen b6 check, and it becomes a draw right away. I know queen a5 is very tempting, but it's not that. I think we do it simple. Queen a... No. Queen a2? What do you mean queen a2? Oh, you mean queen e5, king b7, queen d5, king a6, queen a2? I mean... Let's say back to b7. What do you do? Queen b3? Are you like, can we try to closely come forward? Like, what if we try to get there, you know? The issue is, what if he goes back? Like, queen e5, king b7. Queen d5. King a6 is forced. Queen a2. King b7. I just don't see it. King b7, queen b3. King c7. Queen g3, maybe. Some idea like that. King b7. No, but you have to come back now. Or maybe you got queen f3 check. So that after king a6, now you do queen a3 and you come one more step closer. Kinda crazy, but no, I think that's too complicated. Something is gonna go wrong if I go for that. Oh, man. This one is a nice puzzle, but I just cannot solve it. I was looking at queen g7 as well, but... Like, problem with queen g7 is I just don't know what white is gonna do. What is white's move? Let's be logical, okay? Let's say white gets out of the pin, which is a logical continuation by white. I give 95 check. King c6, there's queen d7. If king b5, you're gonna lose your queen. So You get out of the pin. You have to now play king a6, for example. I give queen a1 check. We go king b7. Queen b2 check. And I still don't see what are we doing. Can't really approach that easily. Queen e5, then queen c5. I was looking. Wait. Queen e5. Is this good enough, really? You think this is it? Could be, I guess, because I don't think we can win his queen. And what is better than winning the queen? You just win the pawn and play that. That it can be that. Queen c7 now. It's queen g7 first. Queen g7, queen b6, knight c6. Wait, what? What queen b6? What knight c6? But why queen b6? I don't go queen b6. I go king b6 after queen g7. What do you do? Knight d5, I go king a6. Queen b2, I come back maybe. I'm lost, man. I think it's queen e5, queen c5. Because I don't see anything else. And I'm not good enough to calculate anything else. Oh, what's good now? Hey, Ronaldo, how are you doing? Everything is good. What about you? Long time? Yeah, long time no see. I haven't joined your live for a while. I don't have time. Sorry, it's fine. You're good. I do have quite time. I think I'm chilling, you know. Today I woke up. I uploaded a short. I hit the gym. Then I bought an ice cream. I ate it in the snow while coming back. And now I'm just streaming. Did you watch AFCON final? Are you asking that to Raid? I think so, right? Because I obviously did not watch it. Queen g5, king b6, queen b2, king c7, queen h2. Ooh. Ooh. What? What? Bro, that's crazy. I have not seen that idea yet. No, but king b7. Isn't there just king b7? I'm like, no way that works. Why would that work? Man, I'm lost. I don't know. King b7, I guess maybe queen g2. See, that's the thing. It's all maybes. It's hard calculation. It's really hard. Maybe queen g2, maybe king a6. What do you do after king a6? Like, it's just odd. Very odd. Queen a2, king b6. It's also stupid. Knight d5. King b7. Like, I have no clue. King, queen b3, king c8. Just take the pawn. But like, I'm not tempted to take the pawn either, because the puzzle of this difficulty should not be this easy. Is queen knight winning against queen? Like, if it's in the middle of the board, is it winning if you got queen knight against queen? think that's the first thing that I want to know. Because I'm not sure if I know or not. No, it's not winning. See, it's not winning. But the reason it may be this is because the king is in the edge. That's one thing you have to consider. And white has no checks. And it's a serious issue for white, in a way. But like, when you're calculating, you don't see how immediately you can win. And that's concerning. So I neither want to do this, nor do I want to do this, nor this, nor anything at all. Nor this, nor this, nor that, nor this. Like, there's queen c7 after queen c5. That's also true, I guess. King b7, queen c5, queen c7. What do you do? Like queen b5, queen b6, we check. But maybe I do queen d5 check. After queen c7, king a6. King a6 is always a nice move, I guess. It's not promising. There's no immediate win. There's supposed to be an immediate win if it's queen knight. If you're going for the queen knight against queen endgame. But the hint is saying find a way to win material. I don't think it's referring to the queen. Is it? I don't know, man. This is just a ridiculous puzzle. Very stupid, very hard. Queen e5, king b7, queen c5, queen a8. Queen c5, why queen a8? I'll go queen c7. Why do I go queen a8? I got queen c7. What do you do? Queen d5 you have to go. And then I go king a6. And looks like I'm okay. Yes, of course it's referring to the queen. Let's see what's the solution. No, guys, we cannot give up. Come on. It's been only 19 minutes, 20 seconds. You know, this is almost nothing. We almost have it. What if some waiting move like queen a4? No, right? Because there's check. No way. Check. I go king f7, but then I'm going way too far off. Queen g7. I think that's it. I actually think that's it. King b6. Knight d5. King a6. Knight c7. King b7. I'm lost. I'm lost. Bro, this is just hard. No, guys, you don't win a pawn. You win a pawn. You're not. It's not winning. Queen knight against queen is not winning endgame. I'm so sad. Queen. I think it. Do we just take the pawn to see what's the solution? Because I don't. Is it time to give up or think more? If not gonna host, I think I'll join too. Dude, host what? What are you guys talking about? You mean an arena? Right, redeemed host the viewer arena. Wait, what? It doesn't show for me. Let me check from here. Why doesn't it show for me? Did you redeem it earlier or no? We'll do an arena though, guys. Last 1 hour, we'll do an arena. You can choose what type of arena, right? Let's make sure we get 4 people though. I guess Ronaldo and Raids want to join, so we already are 3. We should be fine. Yeah, now I see. Okay, I see from here. I see from here. For some reason, it was not showing from the other place. 2 minutes ago. Yeah, it's fine. I saw it now. We will. I'll make the arena start maybe in 45 minutes or something like that. Oh no, I'm looking at the promising line. 25 King B7, 24 King A6 Queen A4, 25 King B7, Queen E4, King A6 Queen A4. It is kind of promising. I can't go. Oh yeah, wait. Because if King B6, what do you do if King B6? King B6, I'm thinking. I think if King B6, we probably have. I mean, if Queen C6, King A5, that's not working out, I think. But what if we do? What if we do? What if we do 95 check? King B7, Queen B5, King A8, Queen A6, Queen A7, Knight C7, King B8. Bro, I'm already off. I'm already off the rails. Normal 5. 5 plus 0 is not normal. That's very abnormal, but okay. Queen C6, King B6, Queen B4, King C7, Queen C5. Wait, Queen E5, King B7, Queen E4, King A6, Queen A4, King B6, Queen B4. I can go King A7 maybe. So Queen C5, there's Queen B6. And we can do Queen A5, King B7. Oh no, King A7, there's Knight C6. No, wait. So Queen E5, Queen E4, Queen A4, King B6, Queen B4, King C7, Queen C5. Yeah, I think that's probably it. But what if Queen E5, King B7, Queen E4, I go King B6? Oh, then you go Queen B4 right away. King C7 doesn't work, so you have to go for this. What if Queen A4, King B7, you have Queen C6, King A7, Knight C8? I think that's it, honestly, surprisingly. Sure, right, you can do heads or tails. I just send it, whatever. Wait, what? No way. What? That's crazy. Wow, you got it. The pass rate of this puzzle is 67.7. Are you kidding me? Why is this not super hard? This should be much harder than this. Like, come on. It was anything but easy. It's like interesting maneuvers. Stupid puzzle, Kunja 7. I agree. It's just very counterintuitive. Very, very counterintuitive. Okay, what do we have here? Another stupid puzzle. No, like, what am I supposed to do here? Just push? He gives a check. King f6, king e6, try to mate. Rook b8, for rook b8 check. King d7. Knight e5. I don't think that's it. Hopefully that's not it. I mean, the king is cut. I gotta use that back. So h6 loses because there's also no bishop d4. The knight guards it. And you can't really stop it with the rook. So I think sooner or later you have to give the check. And I go king f6. You give the next check. I go king e6. You give the next check. I go knight e5. Like, what is the issue with this puzzle? What is he gonna play if h6? Head so 32. Immediately think of knight e5 or yeah, king f7 first. King f6 first. You wanna do it without pushing the pawn? King f6 or knight e5? I think king f6 first if you wanna do that. But like, really? Not really buying it, honestly. Why not push the pawn? And then I will make me go to e6. Why is that bad? I think I like h6 more. It's also more intuitive. And I'm the faster one. So you have to deal with me. If you push the pawn, I also push, but I also push. All you have to give rook g2 check, I go king f6. Rook f2 check, I take. If rook a2, knight e5. And if rook h2, I always just go h8. You take, I win it. Maybe you have king d7, king c6. But I can do rook b8, king d7, knight e5. King d6, knight f7, then h8, rook h8, rook h8, d2, rook h1. Isn't it good? That's so 3 plus 2. See, right, 3 plus 2 is the GOAT time control. Otherwise, the other time control was... In this era, no one plays 5 plus 0. I can out rook h2, and if you bring the king, rook h6 is passed. What do you mean rook h2? If rook h2... I'm pushing my pawn. I'm doing h8, rook h8. Rook b8, king d7, knight e5. King d6, knight f7, rook h8. If you put your rook on h2, I'm not bringing my king. I'm bringing my king if you do rook g2. Title, Tuesday, and Thursday are 5 plus 0. But yeah, that's because Title, Tuesday, and Thursday are old. They have been here for a very long time. think it's h6. Gotta be h6. It has to be h6. I can't say why king f6 is not the move, but I can say that h6 is the move. I believe in my h6. Do I send it though? Of course I send it. Yes, there we go. Now we obviously go king f6 and h7, right? Rook h6 is no problem, I think. Or it's his problem because bishop f8. Wait, if h7... Can it be rook b8 right now? No, right? No way it is. Should be h7. Rook h6, maybe I go king e5? Or I just go king g5? Yeah, I think I just go king... If rook h6, I go king g5. And then I just win your rook. That looks good enough. And if rook f2, then I do king e6. If rook e2, I do knight e5. Right? Should be it. Hi guys, hey, color balls official. h7 GG's, exactly, h7 GG's. This is a bit tricky, right? Because if here bishop f8 there is king g8 is rook g6. So I think that this is the trick, that you have to go king g5. But maybe there's bishop f8 now to wait. Is there bishop f8? No, I do rook b8 and then I do rook f8 and king h6. Right. But what if king d7 he goes? Knight e5 check. King d6, rook f8. Rook h7, that's tricky. That's kind of tricky. King g5, bishop f8. Maybe I do rook e7, bishop e7, king h6, bishop f6, king g6, bishop h8. No, that doesn't work either. I mean, there has to be some win hidden somewhere. For sure. But I don't know where. Knight e5, wait, knight e5, king d6, there's knight f7. So what do you play? King c7? Rook f8, rook h7. I'm just not sure if that's winning. That's very risky to go for because I got one pawn only. It's only one pawn, which may end up not being enough. Poke 0. Lose weight. I'll do the opposite of what Ronaldo does. You know, I will take the water out and bring the Coke 0. Okay, wait. Relax. Gotta be king g5. Has to be. King g5, bishop f8. Let's just send it, whatever. Okay, that was it. But I want to see why. Like, why not continue with bishop f8? Oh, yeah, because you just go knight e5. You don't have to rush right off the bat. You can just start with knight e5. And then you go knight g6, h8. That's the idea. If d3, you give check. King e7, yeah, knight g6, I guess. It's very complicated lines, honestly, still. Which is kind of funny, but yeah, I get the point. Okay, yeah. Now I see. Cog Zero is crap. In what way is it crap? Cool, you're so good. I am good. I'm very good, right? I'm gonna take a break though, guys. You can think on the next puzzle. I'll be back and enjoy some music. I'm gonna go grab some water. All right, I'm back. Can I look at King F6 first move? That has to... No, I mean, it's not winning. If it's not the correct solution, it's not winning. There can't be two correct solutions. and both of them are winning. 26-67, exactly. We're getting close to 27. But I don't want to get to 27 because then the puzzles will become even harder. Rook G7, Queen G5. Rook G7, King F8, Queen G5, F6. Okay, you guys are all saying Rook G7, Queen G5, I think. Why are you all saying that? Is it winning? Or what? I mean, I'm playing Rook G8 mate, right? That's what I'm threatening. And if you go F6, then what? Queen H6. Queen, what can he play there? No? Nothing? Is that the end? Hold your breath and count to 10. F6 I'll take with the bishop. No, I want Queen H6. Yeah, exactly, Queen H6. Because then Rook E7, Rook G3, Queen bye-bye. Exactly. Queen bye-bye. I'm really suspicious though. It should not be this easy. Should it? What if there is some catch? What if we are supposed to start with Queen H6? Then there is probably Queen F1, Queen G1, so it doesn't work. What if we're supposed to start with Queen G5? G6, then Queen H6. W song. Oh, this is the Georgian. This is the Georgian artist, right? Isn't this? I mean, this is not Georgian, but I think there's a Georgian version of this. Or am I crazy? Isn't this it, Ronaldo? Just the Rook G7, Queen G5, Queen H6. Okay, well done, lads. Well done. We got there. Let's move on to the next. I'm not thinking. You guys tell me. You guys tell me I play. I'm done. Okay. Let's lock in. D3 looks interesting. Knight A6. Ale. Knight A6. Oh, no, there's also Knight D5. Knight A6 is not the only move. I thought it was the only move. We can make sure it's the only move by going Queen C4 though, I think. Even if you protect somehow. Oh, but yeah, there's a pin, probably. I move my knight, I'm threatening F3 right off the bat. I mean, if Knight G5, he can probably just castle and be fine. Well, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. We can try Bishop G5. Wait, is the queen trapped after Bishop G5? What? No way, right? Huh? The queen is trapped, no? Am I blind? Bishop G5. Viewer arena time. Do I make it start in 20 minutes? I guess I can, yeah. World Cup 2022 France song, but James, like the artist James, I think he was singing some song that had like a Georgian version or something. That like the original was Georgian, like some very viral song. I think. No? Or am I think James was probably sung in the French version of a Georgian song that blew up. Or bishop g5. Yeah, I know. It is obviously bishop g5. So this is the catch, I guess. Don't go d1 because there's knight c3. Go king f1. Or we go queen c2. No, right? We go king f1. What? What? Oh, there is no knight c3. It's a pin. It's a pin. So stupid. But why king d1? I don't understand. What is even the difference between f1 or d1? Yeah, he made a popular Georgian song remake. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. Interesting. Queen c2 is plus 0.7. King d1 is plus 3. King f1 is plus 0.16. Very wild. I said king f1. Well, I mean, I haven't read that message yet. But... so if you go king d1... it's better, apparently. This is the correct move. King f1, he just goes knight d4. And queen e3, he goes knight c2. This is the difference. So this is why you go king d1. So that after knight d4, you can go queen e3 and there is no knight c2. Yeah, that's rough. But I don't understand. Why can't he just take the rook right now? Why does he have to go back and then come back? What is his logic? This is stupid stuff. Like, are you kidding? So what? So what he's gonna take? Queen e3. Oh no, he's not taking the rook. He's just repeating. He's just coming back and forth. That's the problem. Okay. Yeah, now I get it. Oh, I got... wait, king f1 was not the correct move. King d1 was the correct move. So you said wrong too. But yeah, basically, that's it. What happened to my puzzle rating? 2670? Where was it at the start? I hit 25. Every time I see this 25, I become so happy. I become so happy every time I see this 25. Let's go. But my puzzle rating. We're gonna make the arena right now. You just want 3+2 regular arena, right? Regular starting position. Not a crazy starting position. The start of today, 2652. We end with 2670. Not terrible. I mean, I'm very close to my highest ever. My highest ever was before losing 6 on this previous puzzle. Let's make a club arena now. 3+2 regular, sure. Let's do 3+2 regular. Go to the cheese club. New club tournament match. Three plus 2, duration 1 hour. We can change it later. Standard setup. Start. We're gonna start in 15 minutes. I'm gonna name this Rides, more Rides Cheddar. Rides Cheddar. And then we're gonna make this. And I'm gonna copy the link. Is this rated, by the way? No, right? Did I make it rated by any chance? Wait, let me check. Does it do rated on default or do I have to change? Oh, no. Okay, no, it's not rated. It's not rated. You're fine. This is the link. I'm gonna send it in all chats. Now let's just pin the link. Very nice puzzle. It was a good one. I'll join, sure. Can we play the deferred classical defense against Roy Lopez? E4, E5, knight f3. Do you want me to be white or black? I can do that if I am against you, I guess. Let me just pin this. Maybe change the title of the stream. Viewer Arena. Viewer Arena. Link pinned. Okay, let's just go with this. I'm gonna change the title. Let me pin the link in the YouTube chat as well. And I think we're good to go. Wait, it's pinned in the default one? What? What about the vertical one? Okay, it's not pinned in the vertical one. I'll pin it here too. And we're good to go. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna turn this text off because we don't need it. Okay. We're starting in 12 minutes. We can do more puzzles maybe in this 12 minutes. Challenge 5. Yeah, it says you're playing, by the way. I got your challenge. I accepted it. It says you're currently playing. Puzzle battle. I haven't played chess for a while. Let's see how I do. Me neither, Ronaldo. Me neither. That's a lie. Alright, do a game of 4-player chess with me. Guys, what is happening? We can't do everything. So you want you to be black? And me be white? Now what? Why are we playing this? 95 d4? Should I be stupid and go for it? But why is it bad, honestly? Why is it even bad? 95 d4. Isn't it good? Is he gonna go bishop d6, bishop e5, bishop e5? But then I go f4. And I like my position. He knows the lines, man. He knows. Bishop b3 or c2? I guess b3. You gonna do a bishop b7 right now or what? Is this your brother? Yes, it is. Are you fit and rated? I am run, but I'm underrated because I have played only as a kid. My FIDE is like 1800 something. Guess we take and get a bishop pair. Why not? I'm up a pawn. If I take, he takes. Would be fine, I think. Or should we take only 5 to create more balance? But I get a bishop pair if I take like this, so I like this more. And then I castle. I go bishop f4. Or bishop e3. I don't hate it, honestly. I think we can make it work. Let's take on c5. Or maybe I do queen d8 and then castle. I think I do queen d8, then castle. Knight e3, bishop e3. That should be the plan. Your brother is gonna do arena with us? I think he said he'll play, no? He's on the YouTube chat. He's not on the Twitch chat. Hopefully he will, because if he wants, then the arena will get cancelled. Yeah. I cannot exchange the bishop. Never. Never ever. Let's start with bishop e3, I guess. Rook e1. Bro, I got no time left. What is this? Why am I doing this to myself? It was a complicated opening. I was not sure what to play. That's why. And now I'll go bishop d4, I think. You got knight c4, which kind of forces me to go bishop c4, I think. Otherwise, I'll lose a pawn. And then I take here. It's going to be opposite color bishop, but I'm going to be up a pawn. So it should be okay still. I will play. He says he will play. You both look so alike. Do we? I don't think we do. I mean, maybe nowadays we start to do, because I'm losing weight and putting on some muscle. But before, we definitely looked mountains of difference. Okay, wait. Let's see what he plays. Do we have more viewers on Twitch? Should I? You should, Moran. Now, to be honest, today's stream is not super active anywhere. Even neither vertical YouTube, horizontal YouTube. But there are like 3 people on Twitch. 3-4 people on Twitch right now. More people for sure. Let's do bishop d5. Also on Twitch, you can redeem channel point things. On Twitch, there's some fun stuff. It's also, you can request music. On YouTube, I have to play copyright-free music, but on Twitch, I can play copyrighted music, and you can just request the music you want. And there's some fun channel point things, so Twitch stream is more fun in my opinion. And it's also most of the time more active. On average, I get maybe 7 viewers on Twitch. To be fair, the most active is the vertical YouTube stream, but still the Twitch stream is more fun. Let's do knight f3. The link of Twitch is on my YouTube channel. By the way, you can find it. I think I did it, no? Am I not winning? Looks like I am winning. Ota. Looking good for me. I think I got like an extra pawn and also a rook against the piece. So I'm happy with what I'm dealing with. Let's do knight d4 check. Yeah. This song is so good. It's so chill Armenian music. So g3. There's no knight c2. It's covered. And this pawn disappears. I take your knight. So it better not disappear. Just king e4. I just realized I was not really looking at this stuff. Can be a potential issue. Can I do knight e6 check? Then take or just take anything? Knight g5 check maybe? I don't want to do knight h7. That's problematic. Knight g5 check. Knight e6 check. And let's do knight c7. Whatever. I'll risk it for the biscuit. Bro, I don't know what to play. Knight e6. The rook f5. I got knight d4. Rook f7. I got knight g5. That I don't know about that. Let's do knight d4. Oh man, I'm cooked. c6. I'm just praying I'm not gonna get lose on the dot. Ah, almost. Ah. Ah. What was this game? How did I lose? Or we should go on a Dagestan trip. Me, you, Ronaldo. It's only more fun because of me. I will go. We're close to Dagestan. Me and Ronaldo are close to Dagestan. You worry about it, right? We both had a brilliant move, by the way. Both of us. Knight e5. We should not count this as brilliant. But yeah, some interesting stuff.
Castle king side. Tuck your king in. Get that rook out. Safety first.
And then bishop e2 was blunder, apparently. Because I had knight d2 here. Knight d2 was better. But I win material this way, which also means I'm completely winning. It's +5. It's +5, and I lose this. Are you like, I should have just gone rook ad1 and kicked the bishop away. That's how easy it was to win this. But I made it more and more complicated with some stupid ideas. I am still winning, by the way, completely. It's +5. I should have kept my knight on d4, I think. But the knight c7 is also technically okay. Rook is knight e6 here was a bad idea. I should have gone knight d5. I saw rook f1. I literally saw rook f1. I realized it doesn't work. But for some reason, I did not think of knight d5, then rook f1. This was very nice if I saw it. There's bishop e2 though, so it's not really over. But it's still completely winning. I think engine says to go rook b1 and then rook b2. And if rook f5, then you can now take. And then a rook b2. Yep. This isn't fair. It's 2,300 plus versus 1,200. Yeah, bro, back in the days, it was better. Ronaldo will remember those golden days where we had a lot of people playing in the arenas. But after I took some breaks, I realized that, oops. Now there's no one who wants to play the arenas. Back in the days, like at the peak of the stream, I was even having 10 people playing in the arena. Yes, golden day or summer, yeah, exactly. And then I took break in around September, and it went downhill. Maybe it was just because it was summer, everybody was home. Maybe that's also. And now everybody is kind of busy. Wait, what is this? This is why it's always fun to play with me, guys. This is why it's always fun to. What is this position? Every game is starting from this position. It got carried away from the last arena that I did. It just got carried away from the last arena. I mean, I did change it though, so I don't understand why this is still the position. But you have to deal with this, guys. I took Queen F7. It's fine, it's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. Cancel. No, I chose regular. It's too late. Is it Rook B8? Can I go Knight A4? Or just F4 also looks good. Let's try F4. Maybe it takes I can take the pawn on D4 instead of the pawn on F4 and get some Knight F5 ideas. You're scamming me. I'm not scamming you. We will do a normal arena later on. For sure. There is no way we won't do it. You can just assume that that is your arena and this is not your arena. I mean, it started already. Come on, right? We don't want to delay it. You're an Arab. You cannot agree with delaying. Delaying is not good, Habibi. I don't know what to play. Knight C4. Knight C4 does look interesting. I'm gonna go for it. Without even calculating anything. I'll take that. Again, if you take, I take your pawn on D4. And here we probably shall go Queen D5. This is hanging, this is hanging, and this is hanging. Everything is hanging. So I do like Queen D5 in a way. Everything is hanging. This is good. Take on P2. I don't hate this actually. It's looking good. Looking pretty good. Queen. Where? Queen. Very interesting and unique position. But let's go Queen B7 maybe. And King F7, Rook B8. Right. Again, if takes on F4, I take on D4. So we should be fine. And now I'm gonna go G5, I think. I don't like how there's some Queen H5 ideas, but I should be fine with Knight G6, right? Hopefully we should. You're playing Rapid or Blitz? I'm playing Blitz. It's a viewer arena, so you can join and play with us if you want. The link is pinned in the chat. But you have to join my chess.com club to join. The chess.com club link is in the post. If you go to my YouTube post, it is there. Or you can just search for Cheese Club on chess.com settings and join the arena. I do rook b4. Hit the pawn. Maybe maneuver the knight, but not sure if I like this. Go rook a4 for now. And push h5 g4, maybe. I'm gonna also bring the king here. And maneuver time for a maneuver, maybe. Knight b6, c5, knight c4. This is the plan. He's thinking of going c5 right away, so I don't have that. But I can go king d7, should be fine. And then maybe a6, knight a7, knight b5. Maneuver my knight that way. Hey, Boomsmans, how you doing? Yeah, it's exactly that plan. King d7, we're okay. Just make sure so king d7 so I can just take with the pawn and I'm fine. I'll do king d8. Knight b6. He does take. This becomes kind of stupid that he takes, honestly. Because now what? A very important question. I have g4, by the way, because if you take all the way, I get rook e4. Okay, I don't anymore, but I can still go g4. I don't care. And then rook a3. Try to enter in with some bishop h4 ideas, maybe. I will go bishop h4. Dude, I don't know. Maybe I bring the king and just pray for the best. Is it just dead draw? Or is there anything at all? Bishop c3. Oh, okay, spicy. He wants to go for the win, I think, with g3. But I don't think it's working. Can I just go bishop c5? We should be fine still. Oh, no. Messed up so much. I messed up so much. Brother, what have I done? What on earth have I done? Huge mess up. Huge mess up. Very, very huge mess up. Bishop c3. Make it better piece by piece. Oh, no, no. We're down. We are so down. Why not take the free pawn? I don't get it. King d8. King e7. b5. b4. I'm down. I am so down. You guys are also not done with your games? Really? Bishop d2. King b6. King a5 and I'm done. Just like that. By the way, you can join too if you want. Boomsmans, you can join in the arena if you want. We're doing a viewer arena. The link is pinned. The pin is linked. Is that what I wanted to say? Is it bishop e6? I think I like bishop e6. Should be the best move here. Did you right with draw? Did you take this long to draw? See, now I'm last place. You're complaining about YouTube being 1200s, but now I'm literally last place. This game started the same way previous game started, by the way. Literally the same way. So bishop a6. First game with my brother, I literally played all of the same moves. And the right is kind of copying me too. Look at that. So bishop h2. I will take that. Now, I think taking on e3 was a bad idea. I haven't gone for that. And I haven't gone for that for very good reasons. It's just bad. It just sucks. Bishop c4, right? Most likely, yeah, I'll let him take on it. Take on e3. I don't care. I really don't care. Let's take on f7. Bishop g6. What am I doing? Rook f1. Bishop f7. And now I was thinking, we go bishop b3 to cut this knight off. I should have probably taken on e5 first, but it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. So let's go knight a3. King d2. It's interesting position actually. See, you're complaining about the starting position, but this is a better starting position than the normal starting position in chess. Like, look at the positions we're getting out of it. It's incredible. It's actually incredible. Cross mine, king c2. It's the way I'm feeling. I just can't. Come on. Maybe I go rook f7 and I claim the bishop pair. That is a possibility. It's not a probability, but it's a possibility. Knight d4, I go king b2, right? And I blunder everything. Because why not? I mean, knight d4, king b2, knight b3, I have rook g7. That's the nice thing. I think we have to take. And then take. Very interesting endgame, honestly. Very, very interesting. But why is it an interesting endgame against Rise? I should be completely winning, no? The rook c1. Rook c7 check. Rook f7 check. Oh, if I give a check, he takes, right? On b3. So how do we deal with all this? Well, how about I give rook f6 check? Knight b3 takes. Oh, rook e2. King c3. I don't like it. I hate it. How about bishop d6? Nah. Hell no. Rook a7. Knight b3 takes. Rook e2. Maybe. I don't like what I've done. I tried to cook something, but I think I got cooked. What happened? King c3. Don't really have a choice. Bro, this is tense. This is crazy tense. Yes, I am Armenian. Yes, I'm Armenian. Your brother destroyed me. He did. That's why he's my brother. Let's do king d3 and bishop d6, right? I have to. I don't care. It's forced. And then knight c4. Okay, now do I go king e4 for fun? Or why not? I think I go king e4 because why not? That's the idea that I like. Or do I go king c2? I don't know. Let's go king e4 for fun. Because why not? And then h4. Rook h3, I'll go bishop e7. Thank you, right. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was playing against Ronaldo this entire time. I thought I'm playing against Raid. Good for you, Ronaldo. And then you're complaining like you haven't played in a long time. That was incredible fight. Up until the last moment. Like a true Caucasian. To knight e5. And then king g6. And the game is officially over. GG's. Well, actually really well played. That was a surprisingly close match. I have to take, obviously. Do I go f4 again? Or can try d5, maybe. I do d5. The bishop is trapped, right? Am I high? Or is the bishop trapped? The question is, how do I hit that bishop to win it over? First, let's start with c6. I blundered hard. At the end, you did, but up until the end, there was a game that was played very well. Send the knight away. Okay, we go knight c4, right? Queen d4. Queen b6, maybe. Maybe. I like it, honestly. I like it. What you know about me? Okay, I'll apply this again. I'm applying some questionable stuff on my hands. He lets me take. Interesting. I guess let's accept the offer. Right, let's go for it. And then we got d4 or queen a5 maybe. It's nicer. Queen a5 then d4. No? Or yes? Or no, yes. Or queen b6 maybe even. Let's do queen b6. I like it more. And now d4. Now there is no option anymore. Oh, he takes. Okay, take. Bro, this position is a chaotic position, and then you guys are complaining out here. This is like, look at how interesting all of these games are. This is how nice the starting position is. It's all because of the starting position. Yes, I am Armenian. Extreme. I am. What is the material count right now? It's equal, right? But we both have questionable pawns, I guess. Can't really take, but well, what else if not that? I don't see anything else that I can do. I mean, the problem is he just goes 91. I give queen a5 check, maybe. But it just now, queen before check. There's queen before check, queen f4, I think. There's queen before queen f4 that he probably missed. But he can just take with some other piece. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Yeah, exactly. He can just do that. If I go queen a5, he got b4 actually. If queen a5, I just realized. Then maybe I do bishop h6, and then some king g7 idea. I mean, I'm at least hitting the pawn. At least I'm not like doing nothing. So it's already good. Queen d6, okay. I still can take, can't I? I can, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my beliefs are wrong. But I think we should be fine. Okay. I applied this questionable material on my hands and now I'm fine. Knight a4. Do we go bishop g3? Very tough. I think this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Can give queen b5 check and then do queen e5 probably. But I'm lost anyway. Or I give queen a6 check. And then I don't know what. I can give queen a6 check and bishop h4 probably. That should be the way to survive this. Just to protect the knight. And queen d8, I do king g7 basically. That's the idea. Should be fine if I play this way, I think. I have to leave, I guess. Yeah, Ronaldo. You're right. This is why your timing is wrong of redeeming it. Today was not a good stream to have the arena. It was not an active stream. You should have at least redeemed it when we had an... Oh, and I forgot to give the check. I forgot to give the check. Bro, no. I swear I just forgot. Because there were no check. I couldn't give a check technically. But it's fine. Bishop g5. I should have gone f4. Oh, now I allowed h4. Oh my god. We're so cooked. We are cooked. Yeah, that's it. Oh. I mean, it was not that bad, I think. It was manageable. Should I also go knight e6? Let's try from the white's perspective. But I don't think knight e6 is a good move. I think bishop e6 is better than knight e6. I just messed up. Otherwise, it should be punishable in my opinion. Going knight e6. Let's see if rights can punish me. You... Wait, bishop e5? Come on, right? What is this? You are better than this. Yeah, now you just cooked. I like take on AJ. We can go beat Rim to start things off. And then I'll see how to deal with this action. Like, there can be some interesting ideas. Yeah, now Queen D4 works even better because I'm hitting the knight. And after the knight moves, I got Queen G7. Come with me on another mentality. Yeah, this is the end, right? This is the end. But I think with that, we probably wrap this arena up. Right? Or do you want to play with the three of us? Bro, how you play the decline? What is the decline version of the Benoni defense? I mean, I'm not playing that. I don't know how to play that. I don't think I'm the right person to ask that. Wrap it up. Okay. Let's wrap it up. Wrap what up? How to wrap it up? Let's wrap it up. Okay, wrap it up. I got some. You know what I got? I got something that will interest you, right? Look what I got, bro. Look what I got. Look at this. Does this sound familiar? Do you recognize this? I'm rich, bro. I am so rich. I got 80. That's like $1,000, right? If you convert. It's got it cash. It is. What do we do now? The more puzzles or what? You wanted to do puzzle battle, right? Maybe we can do that, but that's not a good solution. It's like it's like a short fix to a bigger problem. Alright, I think it's time for me to share one of my games. Can you analyze? Why do you think it's time for you to do that? I mean, sure, you can send it. We can have a look. And I can do puzzle battle with rides, maybe, and then do more puzzle battles. And then do a few more puzzle battles and wrap it up. Probably that's what I'll do. For today. Send me a puzzle. Okay, let me send you a puzzle battle request while he will send me the game. Then I will have a look at the game, and afterwards I'll do a puzzle battle with random people. No. This type of love isn't rational, it's physical. Cry, I will be alright. The tides I can't deny. I'm going to be right. Queen e7, Queen g5, g7, e7, Knight f6, Queen f4, Rook h4, Rook h5, Rook h7, f7, f8, d5, and then push to greatness. Rook c3, Queen d2, Queen e2, Rook d1. Sure, Rook a1, Queen a4, Queen h8, Rook a1, take, Knight g6, Bishop g4, Bishop d2, queen d2, queen a1, rook e1, rook e1, queen c1. I just can't deny. Oh, knight f4, queen f5, g6, queen e6, queen e7, knight c5, queen b7, king f3, king g3, and rook c1. Is it just rook c5? It is, right? Cool. Now we go d2, take that, and promote. We go rook g8. We go rook h8. We take the free bishop. Rook g3. Do 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 do. Take. Bishop b5. Bishop h6. Shot parten. Where do I go? Rook f7? I don't know. Oh, I think it's this. Okay. Rook c8, h6. Dude, what is this? 28 or what? I don't know at all. No clue. Absolutely no clue. What is this, ladies and gentlemen? But what if not that? What if he didn't go for that? I don't understand. Like, serious question, okay? Very serious question. What if he takes with the rook? Am I blind or what? Analyze. What if he goes rook d8? Oh, bishop c5 anyway. Whoa, that's crazy. Because rook d1 and rook d1, now you can't take, there's a back rank, and you're gonna have to lose the bishop. Very interesting. I saw bishop c5 after bishop d8, but I didn't realize you can still do bishop c5 after rook d8. Now, this was a very tough puzzle. I just sent this to you. I placed right. Where did you send it? Oh, on chess.com. Okay. Casually beat my 3-minute record. That was good for me. How much? What was your score? 33. I guess 33 is really nice. What is your record on 3 minutes? 33 is pretty impressive. So technically you could have beaten me if I had a really bad run. Then maybe you would have beaten me. But the question is, this is like your best run, you know? You need to get lucky that I have my bad run when you are having your good run. Bro, what is this? I can't copy this. Percent eval. Can I copy this? Like this? Are you sure? I don't think I can copy it like this. Can I? Okay, yeah, I probably could. I could. My opponent is 1800. So your opponent is a noob. My best is 29 on 3 minutes, best of all time. That's crazy. So you beat your best by 4%. My chat just died, guys. I cannot see you anymore. Fine, I'll just do this. Wait, if I... Okay, no. We can do this. But it's fine. I got it. I will read you this way. You were white. Your opponent is 1800. You get e5, take on c5. The take on c5 is questionable. You should take on e5. I don't know why you take on c5. And we get checkmate. Very interesting game. Very tough. I accidentally clicked something and it went to the end of the game. But I mean, you should take the pawn on e5. That's a known phenomenon. Take on f5, knight f3 just develop. This is a very known position. You get knight b3, bishop e7, knight f3. I mean, black is just much better. With the center, bishop g4, I probably don't like bishop g4 that much because I can just go h3. But maybe like, I think I would probably just leave the bishop on c8 for now. But bishop g4 is also fine. I just don't understand the point of bishop g4. Like, obviously e4 is not gonna work. And after h3, you just have to give up your bishop. Exactly. Like, if you go bishop h5, then I just go g4, right? And this is just... like, I do bishop c6, I do knight e5. So after h3, you kind of just have to take on f3. But I like it. Now you're spoiled the ending. I don't even remember, bro. My memory sucks. Remember, I have not spoiled anything. I don't even remember what was the ending anymore. But yeah, now you're getting back a little bit into the game. Now you have bishop pair at least. We get bishop e2, which looks kind of awkward, but you didn't really have much choice. Bishop a4, I trap you, bishop d3, e4. But I don't like how the queen and the bishop are like this. Knight e4, bishop e7, queen e7, rook d1, no, it's okay. Should be okay. Knight, why are you not castling though at all? Like, maybe even without rook d1, you could just castle and bring the rook on f1 to d1. The other rook to c1, I don't know. Maybe that would have been wiser. I don't like how you're not castling at all. It's better. See, now he knows. Your opponent is hitting the center with d4. Let's see how you handle that. And you do a blunder. I told you should have castled. I told you should have castled. Now black is getting some knight e4, f5 things. Yeah, black is just getting a very active position. But your opponent also loses the momentum. You should have gone knight e4, queen g4, f5, queen e2. Oh, there's knight f2. Wow. Brilliant. I don't understand the point though. What? Why? Just like, just you march down the pawns. I guess that's the point of knight f2. But it's a crazy move. No one was gonna see that in a real game. Like, it's incredibly hard to see. f5, but knight b1 is hard to refute. No, but if you, even if white is not fine with, even without this tactic, black is better technically. I can just take on e3, be simple, and then still do the same thing. Knight f2 is not necessary. It's just the best way to punish white, but it's easy to punish knight b1, honestly. But yeah, taking on e3 right away is not the way, because it becomes a very simple and drawish position right now. f4 is also... I mean, your king is in the center. Why play with fire? Just don't play with fire, you know? It's wrong, by the way, for the same... It's kind of funny. It's wrong for the same knight e4. And your opponent decides to take. And let you simplify again. Like if he went knight e4, that would have been pretty strong. But now you get to exchange the queens. Bishop b3, king h8, bishop d5, b6. I mean, you should be able to hold the draw, right? Especially after this, I believe in it. Knight d2. Oh, what? But what's the idea? Like, if I just move my pawn, are you gonna move your knight where? To b3? Yeah, I guess you can say the knight is much better on b3 than b1. You also get some knight d4 ideas. Alien Gambit. It's kind of like the Alien Gambit. That's true. The way it is like the style of it is similar to the style of the Alien Gambit. King g7, knight d4, king f6, king h2, h6. I mean, this is just draw, isn't it? There's the imbalance, of course. 2 on 1, 3 on 2 on the left side, but like it's equal endgame with equal pawns. Not anymore, but it still should be draw. It feels like it should be draw. You got rook d6, by the way. Here, that's crazy. Rook d6, knight f4, king c2, rook d8, and then rook h8 check, no? Rook h8 check, king g3, rook g8. This is better. King h4, rook h8. Just a repeat move, maybe. Some crazy stuff along these lines, I don't know. But rook d6 is... But what is more insane about rook d6 is the line knight c3, no? Knight c3, you go knight c2. Ah, and then you repeat this way. Okay, yeah. That's why there is no knight c3. And if rook c3, then simple king d2, the knight moves, you pick up the rook. Yeah, rook d6 was a nice move there. King e4, knight c3, king f5. This is where it goes south. And he does play knight e3, which is accurate. King f6, king h4. What is black's plan here? I don't understand. Why not king g3? Or why not just b4? Why not just push the pawn and win the game? Isn't that good enough already? I don't understand rook a4. And now he pushes, but now apparently it's bad because you can block the rook probably with knight e4. But you did not see it. Now it's not too late, by the way. You can still do it. And this is a blunder because of knight c4 b2. But he goes rook b4, which is also a mistake. And you go rook a1. Bro, this endgame is kind of crazy. This is hard to play as white. We have 10 seconds here. You have 10 seconds here. What? This is insane. I mean, the idea here was to go knight e4 and then rook a8. You threaten mate. That's what the engine is saying. And then the thing is like knight e4, b2, rook a8. If he goes for rook e4, you go rook b8 and you're fine. So he has to move the king, then you try some knight c3 and stop the pawn with knight. Some crazy actions like this, I think. That's what it wants. But either way, you're lost here. Now rook b6 was very strong here. Just rook b6 check and you lose your knight. But he did not see it. He went knight c2, which is crazy because now you got knight e4 and you're fine again because you're threatening mate in one. And if king h3, you do knight he tries to run away. You do knight f2, knight d3. You win the pawn back. So he has to go like knight e1. And then you can do rook e1 even. You're fine. Right? You can also move your knight probably and win the pawn that way too. Wait, this is what happened in the game? No way. Surely no way he didn't see it. How on earth did he miss it? And my memory was so bad, I didn't realize that the ending was spoiled. And I already knew what happened, basically, at the end. That's how bad my memory was. It was a good game. It was a very chill game. Cool. Do I end it at this, or do I do a few puzzle battles and then end it? I am kind of hungry, not gonna lie. So I probably gonna end it at this. Tomorrow I'll probably... Oh no, tomorrow there's no stream. The next stream is the day after tomorrow. But either way, I guess I'll end it at this. Time control was 25 minutes with 5-second delay. I never liked those time controls. Like, decide either Blitz or classical. I don't like this in between time control. They feel very weird. But on Monday there's a stream. I'll try to do an early stream. But if not, I'll start late, like 4 hours ago. From the time that it currently is, something like that. But with that, I'm gonna end today's stream. Thanks for joining the stream and see you later.